Alrighty, so after the last viewer requested teams video, I got quite a few comments about different kinds of teams that people wanted me to try out, and this was one of them. I've honestly tried to use this team before in the past, and I wanted to make a whole video on it, but in the current meta, it's very, very hard to use because of Bond. We're gonna try it really quick. The whole premise is, you know, you lower their defense with Ludo, you rank up cards on Meli, and then they both become debuff skills, and then Hendrickson boosts debuff skill damage by 50%, I think it is. So he ends up dealing tons and tons of damage because they have their defense lowered, you're doing extra damage with debuffs, etc. So, okay, perfect. We actually have something that is not a Bond team. Obviously not ideal because he's quite a bit lower than I am, but let's use the AoE, and then I kind of want to just hit Escanor with it. Obviously he has the revive, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm just interested to see how much we do. Almost killed Liz, and then this is gonna be pretty good. We won't have to do much to kill Escanor. He's probably going to lifesteal back a little bit, which is going to be unfortunate. I think if I would have been able to get like a level 3 or something like that, it probably would have procced. So I think that's best case scenario, honestly. The revive not going off first thing. What's next? Okay, he's not got anything else. So let's go for this. Definitely get rid of that shield. And then this will honestly probably kill, this will probably kill Escanor. Nice, that was really, really good. Okay, and then this will finish off her. I don't know who's in the back, but won't be too hard to kill him, I assume. Yeah, Death Pierce. We have that, which isn't anything crazy. I think we can just go for Ludo cards here. This was a pretty good, like, simple test. Like, it could have been way worse. We could have went against like a Bond team and just got absolutely destroyed. So I appreciate someone using something that's not Bond right now. Obviously, once Margaret comes out, I think the meta will shift a little bit more towards Margaret's favor, and people won't be using Bond quite as much. But obviously it's global and it's quite a bit different than JP or Korea, so we'll just have to see. Let me figure out what the next team that we're gonna mess around with is, and I'll be right back. All right, next team is Green Droll, Tarmiel, Red Gother, and Green Estarossa. Obviously we could use Green Gother because we have a bunch of different races here and they're not going to conflict with each other, but he says to use Red Gother, so I'm going to use Red Gother. I'm assuming the attack seal is probably going to be pretty nice on Red Gother, especially depending on what team we go against, but he says, you know, try that team. He also said I could put Nanashi in the back instead of Estarossa, but I figured I'd just gotten Estarossa to level 90 and fully super awakened and everything like that, so I might as well try him out. Plus I have more cosmetics and stuff like that, so the team CC is a little bit higher, and I have UR gear for him. But he said basically any team without cleanse or immunity will feel pain. So that sounds interesting enough to me. I think let's go for this first turn. This should make it to where he cannot put on a buff or buffs or debuff skills. So he can't put on Bond's buff, which is going to be really nice. So that way we can hopefully try to control a little bit of the HP here. We don't have it again yet, but depending on who gets the most ultimate move gauge, I might be able to hit really hefty with Green Droll here. I do have UR gear on Droll, but I'm pretty sure it's an HP defense set, so I'm not super sure on what to expect from damage there. Let's go for this right here, and then we will put on another stance card. Once he has no stance up, I'm assuming his Escanor is going to have ultimate gauge full, so we can try to hit with this detonate card. He did not go for Escanor at all. He has another stance, which is very unfortunate. I think we do something, well, actually, let's do, I don't know why I'm There we go. That'll get me... This will get me ult with 2 characters. He's going to be able to use attack cards, so he's probably going to hit. Actually, I won't get 2 ultimates because I forgot that Tarmiel loses an ultimate move gauge from attacking Gother there, or Arthur there. He's probably going to rush ults here, which is probably going to be bad for me. But I do have Gother's ultimate here if he doesn't die. Patience on Gother. That's actually really funny. All right, so let's hit. Actually, let me save that for after. Let's hit with this, and then we'll attack seal. They already can't use their ultimate, so I maybe should have just waited a turn. But all right, that got rid of Arthur, which is really, really good for us. He's not going to be able to attack us. Is that 2 bond buffs, I guess, in hand then? Kind of interesting. Oh, actually, he had immunity on Escanor. I'm dumb. We can shut down bond buffs next turn. It's not going to do us a whole lot of good right now, though, unfortunately. Oof. Very interesting. All right, let's go for... He's gonna pretty much get back any health that I try to hit him with right now, so I'm gonna use this. Mainly just to get it out of my hand. I know it's probably not going to last long enough for him to not be able to use it again, or his buff card again. Yeah, I'm probably dead here. Yeah. Unfortunate. Estarossa really didn't have any time to shine or anything like that. Nanashi might have been the better call there, so that's pretty interesting. I could definitely see where the team shines, though. Let's actually go for one more round here, and we'll see if we can get a little bit better luck with it. All right, so we have another Bond team, which is a little unfortunate. His CC's quite a bit higher. Obviously, he's not quite as high as I am, but I am using CC food. Let me go for this first turn. I think we'll use that, and then make sure he can't use the buffs, I guess. Not really sure that that's like the best play to use first turn. It might be better to attack seal first turn, but we'll see what he does. He's probably going to attack Gother here. Okay, we've got a stance on. He is going for Tarmiel instead. That makes sense. Tarmiel's very annoying to go against. And then he did hit Gother one time. I think we go for... I'm gonna lose my ultimate move gauge anyway, so I think I'm gonna go for a stance here. Alright. So now he can't use a lot of his hand. That means he's probably got another... He's at least got stance cards and buff cards in hand. Droll's passive has already worn off, which is very disappointing. I kind of wish it lasted more than one turn, but it is what it is. Alright, I guess let's go for... this. That did not do a whole lot. That is going to protect us for a turn. We got Tarmiel's ult, which is really good. His ult it does hit very hard. Luckily, Tarmiel should soak up a lot of the damage here. Yeah, I think he probably would have killed Gowther here. Alrighty, let's go for an upgrade on Droll. And hopefully this kills. I maybe should have just did an ult removal, but I went for the aggressive approach, which was probably not the right idea. Definitely not the right idea. Yeah. That is very unfortunate. I am not great with this team so far. Alright, he's down. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Tarmiel's dead. Droll is not going to be able to dish out enough damage here. Ew. Got Estarossa. They can't use their ultimates yet, so I think we're just going to do something like this. Close. I mean, not really close, but that was pretty decent damage. If he puts up a buff, I'm upset. He definitely is life-stealing way more than Estarossa is going to be able to counter for. Yeah, this is not great. Alright, let's just try to kill Arthur. And it's a big no. Alright, well, it is what it is. Not a team I would personally use, but I definitely see the utility in it. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna try one more team out, and then I think we'll call this a video. All right, the last team that we're testing out is Green Gowther, Green Droll, the one Escanor, and he said either use Demon Hendrickson or Death Pierce in the back. If I'm not mistaken, I think only Droll's like AoE attack is considered to be a debuff skill, and only Gowther's attack skill is considered to be a debuff skill. So I don't necessarily think that Demon Hendrickson would be the greatest on this comp. So we're just going to use Death Pierce as his, since it was another one of his options. I think we'll just get more use out of it that way. Obviously, this isn't anything like revolutionary. It's basically just using Green Droll instead of, you know, X unit, whatever it may be. Normally it would be probably Goddess Liz here. But it's definitely interesting. I do like Green Droll as sort of like a utility support. So let's kind of see what we can do here. Kind of want to try to get some damage off. I think I'm just going to try to pop Liz so that way I can get the res down. That works. I didn't see what his CC was. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Alright, so she's close to dead. We've got 2 ult gauge on Escanor. What do we pull? Alright, we pull 2 more Escanor cards, which is really good. I would like to use this Droll card to try to make sure that she can't use buff or debuff skills. But I need to rank it up, and I don't necessarily have that as an option at the moment. Alright, he is not doing nearly as much damage. His CC must have been quite a bit lower. I don't know what it was, because like I said, I wasn't really paying attention, but... Alright, let's go for Escanor here, I guess. Kind of want to see if the detonate skill does anything decent. I might not be able to. Okay. Ah, so close, Droll. You let me down. I think if she maybe didn't have that one resistance stack on her, it might have killed. That's really funny, actually. I'm actually kind of worried about Merlin. Merlin is... she hits pretty hard, and I haven't gotten any HP down on her yet, so she could potentially kill Escanor here. That is definitely a threat, so I think I can kill Liz pretty easily. Okay, Escanor's down. That is quite a bit of my damage just taken away. Let's go for... oh no, a stun on Droll too. Ah, I really wanted to use these. Alright, so can't use ultimate moves. That's really good for us, actually. Let's try to see if we can go... well, we could go for Droll's ult, but I think it would be much more beneficial. I don't know what level this shield was that she put on. Okay, it's not as big as I was hoping, or not as big as I was thinking it would have been. We didn't kill Liz, unfortunately, but they do have Dissolve on, so they're not going to be able to rush ultimates. I think I've still got this. It's just going to be a little tough. I do have all green right now, so Sariel could really mess me up here. That is quite a bit of damage. Another stun. Goddess Liz really coming out here, showing the true colors. Alright, I think I can kill Liz either way. I'm going to hope he doesn't rush ult here, and I'm just going to get 2 ults in hand. I feel like he is going to rush ult with Merlin, but even if he does, I can try to remove it with go through here. Just depends on how much damage he gets off, which, like I said, I'm green, so there's a lot of potential here that I lose a character. I think he merged. He did merge. Okay. He actually rushed with Sariel, which is a little bit of an interesting play. Let's go for Droll's ult, and then try to get a little bit of extra damage off with Droll before we reset ult gauge. Okay, boom. That was pretty good. Almost 50k. I mean, that's not like great, especially with like geared PvP, but you know, I definitely like have room for improvement. My Droll's not even level 90. And I think if you maybe ran attack gear on him, he probably would hit really hard. But I just find him way more supporty. Plus, I use the blue Droll more than the green Droll, so I really don't see the point in doing anything super drastic as far as gear goes, because gear is kind of hard to just like make and maintain as it is. Like I don't want to have to make a whole new set just for one Droll, and it might not even work out well. So that one was pretty fun. Obviously a little bit of a weird team that I went up against, but it showcased it pretty well, I think. If he wouldn't have been able to kill Escanor so easily with the Merlin, we probably would have been a little bit better off, but it is what it is. That's pretty much it from me though for right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future. Hopefully, I think this is going to be the last viewer request video that I do for the week, because I should have enough videos this week to get me all the way until Margaret comes out next week, and then I'm probably going to do quite a few videos on Margaret. So yeah, if you want to, you can leave, you know, team suggestions and stuff like that in the comments below. I'll try to take note of some of them and test them out in the future. But for now, I'm probably gonna stop playing PvP for the week because I've already had my my fill. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next one.